because I thought it was a dude too.
Hello everyone, just gonna jump off and make sure I am live. I was having internet problems, sorry, hence why it took me so long. Don't know what's going on with my computer, it's deciding to have a funny day today. Never mind. Today here for the next 20 minutes, it's still 2017. In 20 minutes, it's no longer 2017, which is weird. This year has flown by unbelievably fast, and it feels weird to say that, but it's true. This year has just literally flown by. Let's have a look. I was hoping the husband would come join him, but he's still a bit shy when it comes to live streams. Videos isn't too bad because I can edit them, but live streams he's a bit weird with them still. Bless him. So he's downstairs watching Michael McIntyre. Zero. He's drinking Baileys, so he's on Baileys. I had Tia Maria earlier. I've just got Coke at the minute. On YouTube. That tweeted out. Hello. I hope your New Year's Eve is going well. I got up late, very late, because I don't sleep properly. Then we had roast lamb, and we watched 2 films. Then I watched another 2 films. My other husband had a nap because he's back at work tomorrow night, bless. So we were wondering whether he was going to have to work tonight, but luckily he doesn't. So he's back to work tomorrow though, and then he'll be back to his normal shifts. And then I don't think Mum's coming till May, but he's off for a week in January and one in February. So we'll try and do something then, either a vlog or something. Because I can't vlog because when I hold a camera on my own, my hand shakes. Which is why when you saw the vlog from London, it was shaking because I was holding the camera. So, unfortunately, it's the side effect of one of my meds. So there you go. That's one of the reasons why I don't drink too much, because I can't drink too much because of the meds. So. I'm not even supposed to have Coke, but never mind. I don't drink it all the time. So we've finally given in and joined the Netflix club. So we've both been on like movie binges, and he's thinking about watching a couple of series that are on Netflix. So and there's a couple of films that he wants. to watch. So, and for the price we were paying for just getting 2 phones off the people we have our TV with, it'll cost the same as what it costs for us to get Netflix. So, because we wouldn't be watching them at the same time. Because 9 times if I'm awake, we'll either watch them together or he'll be playing on one of his computers. Or if I'm editing, I'll probably watch films while I'm editing books, but I generally don't watch films while I'm editing videos because I can't. Editing a book, I can listen to a movie while I'm editing a book. But while I'm editing a video, I can't do that because I have to pay attention to both the visual and the audio of the video. So I can't have 2 clashing forms of audio. That's too much even for my head to comprehend. So, but yeah, we've got not a lot planned for tonight. Fireworks started hours ago, and we did get an offer to go to the in-laws for New Year's, but we'd already decided what we were doing and said, right, well, we've got a roast out, we're going to have a movie day. So that's what we decided to do, and that's what we did do. So there were good movies. There's quite a few good movies on there. There's one there, and I didn't realise I'd already seen before, because I'm an update. Right, also, while I've got you, there is an update to the Josh Show situation. 1 second. I'm going to read you out exactly what Reddit Glare put on Twitter earlier. I think it was yesterday. Let's have a look. Come on. Josh is alive. He just called me and said he was ashamed and did what he had to do to help protect his daughter. He said he just wanted to be done with everything online and the harassment that he was receiving. He also asked me to help him get the pedophilia allegations down. Pedophilia allegations are life-destroying. I'm taking no stance merely reporting, since I have been receiving countless messages about him being alive. I wanted to separate myself from this incident completely, considering how it's affected me over the past few days. I just want to set the record straight, especially for Josh's subscribers. And one, I don't know, I'm not sure if she's a subscriber, but one of the viewers on my Josh video made a comment. Let's see if I can find it. Sarah. I'm not sure if she's a subscriber or not. But initially she put, oh no, I thought she has. I really hope he's fine and enjoyed his videos a lot, and I found him relatable. The way he criticised me, he really got to explain arguments on an emotional level. And then she put, it seems that he might not be as clean after all, linking the Lookout forum and a video somebody had done on it. Now, the only problem is with Lookout, I always take whatever anybody says on a forum with a pinch of salt. Probably due to my training, because I have it's an analytical mind, and because my degree is forensics and paedophilia fits under the umbrella of forensics. When somebody says something on a forum and provides little to no evidence to back it up, that's when I'm like, I don't 100% believe it until somebody can give me guaranteed evidence that it's true. It's the same with any claim of paedophilia or any claim of assault. It's just the way I'm trained. And unfortunately, it's just the way I'm built. So, but there you go. So yeah, Josh is fine. He's safe. Like I said, the thought that a lot of us had, which was that he was doing it to protect his daughter, is what we thought it was, and he seems to be fine, and he seems to be doing well. So he's got in touch, which is the important thing, and whether these will come from John's camp, Joy's camp, or somebody else, I don't know. Like I say, when it comes to Lorcow, even when it comes to information about Joy, I'm always like, just where I am. Same with Gossip Guru, anything like that. I don't know. And also, other good news is Karina Kaboom's been found. People managed to find her last name, and they gave it to Sanders. Sanders gave it to the NYPD. I think the NYPD have got her. I'll just double check. Just check. That's after. Come on. I think it was a couple of days ago. Come on, where is it? He might have took it down, but I think he said that they have found her. That they have found her, and that I don't know, but I think they have found her. Going off Mango T's last video, they found her, and they're in the process of suing her, or she's being arrested for violent threats. So it's one of those things that there's also I know Mango T mentioned about having the possibility that all this that's going on with John is actually being propagated by Karina, meaning that essentially John's just a puppet. And I'm not sure if I believe that. Is it possible? Yes. Because Karina always came off to me as very... don't know, there was always something that unsettled me about her, more than John ever did. So, I don't know. Whether all this is engineered by Karina or not, time will tell. I hope Sanders does get justice. I hope Peter gets justice. Because what Karina and John have done is dangerous. And like I said, they aren't the most... well, they are in some respects some of the most dangerous people we've had this year that have done some of the nastiest shit. Like one YouTuber saying that she saved children's lives when she didn't. It was a different YouTuber. I wonder who that could be. I'm catty sometimes, sorry. I know it's not because I've been drinking. That was at 3 o'clock and it's now nearly midnight. So I think, and it was literally that much Team Maria. because, like I say, I don't drink that often. I think so far on stream I've only drunk once, and that's when I had that glass of wine a couple of weeks ago. I think. Yeah, I think it was Christmas Eve. Worst thing though is when me and my best friend get together. She's a bad influence on me, her and her daughter. When the three of us are together, all three of us end up pissed out of our heads. Not good, especially when two of us are on meds. So, but yeah, I will, in a lot of respects, I'll be glad to see the end of this year. Some good things have happened, like Hollywood getting rid of some of its dirtiest secrets, and YouTube getting rid of some of its dirty secrets. There are a lot of other things that still need to be fixed. Come on. You know. Even in this country, I think we have the NHS is great for what it is. If it wasn't for the NHS, I'd be screwed. But there you go. For those that aren't aware, here in England we have what's called a National Health Service, and it's basically healthcare but free. You can't pay for private healthcare, which means you get to see a specialist quicker and things like that. But if you don't want to pay for health insurance, you can get it free on the NHS. It just means you might have to wait a while, and it isn't that bad. It's helped me when I've needed it. So. And while I had to fight for a diagnosis, now that I've got one and I have a decent GP, which I think is the equivalent of an American Family Doctor, it helps. But there we go. But yeah, I'm just hoping that John stays away. I don't know if he's been back on YouTube. Just let me double check. And I'm pissed that they've taken Martin Lewis's channel down again. A week ago. So yeah, it's been silent for a week. I wonder why. God, I'm a bitch sometimes. No, I think when it comes to somebody like John, it's kind of understandable. I'm not a bitch that often, though. And it's like one thing that I'll always fight against is even if the only time I will say certain type of threats are justified is if it's a serial killer. And even if somebody was to hurt the most victimized of our kind, of our species, of our genus, our children, I would, in my head, wish nasty things on them, but I wouldn't say it to their face. And some of the things that, because people have blindly believed people like John, because of that, people have said the nastiest things to other people, and now it's biting John back in the ass. It's a tactic he's been trying for the last 18 months, and it's now finally come to crunch. This is the second time he's done it with Peter. He's done it with Sanders, Here for the Tea, and so many others. And for him to even think about this. Now, the worst thing is the two videos that expose a lot of John's lies are now down, which is the Josh shows and Martin Lewis. So I'm just hoping that I think there are a couple of other people that managed to catch them, and I know that Margot Indigo will have done, because she's still, and I think Petty Page would have done as well. I think they're still keeping things. I have a copy of the slander video, and I have a copy of Charles Gross's videos. I might actually contact Margot because I'm going to do something in the new year. It's something that the Joshua had exposed, but obviously now that channel's down and it's gone, that information is gone. So I'm just going to re-get that information, and I can do because I'm in England. So what makes me laugh? I don't know if your guys were aware of this. Actual fact, it's nearly midnight. Come on. I'm just waiting for it to turn midnight, guys. Come on. But yeah, I've got some things planned for the new year. One of which includes one of my old lecturers from uni who works at Leeds. Happy New Year's, guys. It's now New Year's here in the UK. It's now 2018 in the UK, Jesus Christ. That's feels weird. So, but yeah. I've got some interesting things I have planned in my head for next year. But I think I don't think John's going to have a good year next year, to be honest. Because I think Peter is going to do his best to legally rectify this. And I've seen on Twitter a few people have actually called John out and have actually said, look, we've contacted the police in your area, which